We take a look back at one of the biggest local stories of the semester, the texting and driving ban.
We'll take a look at some of the people behind Wildcast on this semester's final edition of Wildcast.
This is Wildcast.
Good evening. Welcome back to our final edition of Wildcast. I'm Lexi Suter.
And I'm Marlena Hamilton. It has been almost 2 weeks since the disappearance of 6-year-old Isabel Celis. According to Lieutenant Fabian Pacho, 10 to 13 FBI agents are working on the case. If you have any information, please call 911 or 88 Crime for additional help with the search. People are asked to post flyers of Isabel. Over 160,000 flyers have been handed out or posted since her disappearance. You can find that flyer on our Facebook page. Go to our UATV 3 page and print it out. We'll be sure to keep you updated on her disappearance.
As we look back at Arizona basketball, one athlete comes to mind, and that is Kevin Parham. Earlier this season, Parham was put on the injured list after being shot in the knee. Wildcast reporter Mike Brilliant was on the scene for Parham's first game back.
On Sunday, the University of Arizona men's basketball team played Ball State at McHale Center. This game marked the season opener for Ball State and marked the third game for the Wildcats' 2011-2012 season. Kevin Parham also made his season debut. Here's what the junior forward had to say.
It was a last-minute decision, basically as a staff and, the team just wanted to see me go out there and see how I would do. And I look, okay, but I'm not there yet, getting better day by day.
Earlier this season, Parham was put on the injured list after being shot in the knee in New York while visiting his ailing mother, who lost her battle with cancer last month. Parham scored 6 points and played a total of 18 minutes. Jesse Perry had an off game, scoring a total of 7 points and 4 rebounds. Nick Johnson, on the other hand, had a great game considering he was playing out of his element. Johnson, who normally plays shooting guard, changed to point guard due to the fact that Josiah Turner was on the bench. Here's what Coach Sean Miller had to say about the game this past Sunday.
Whether we won or lost the game, I was at complete peace as a coach with our effort level in the second half. That's how we played Arizona. And what we have to learn as a team is to play with that energy level and effort level from start to finish. And if we do, we're going to continue to develop and be a better team each game.
Reporting for Wildcast, I'm Mike Brilliant.
This month is the Red Bull Paper Wings 2012 World Championship. A few weeks ago, Red Bull was scouting paper airplane flying talent right here at the U of A. There are 3 categories: longest distance, longest airtime, and aerobatics. Those who made it to the finals will be competing in Hanging 7 in Salzburg, Austria, for the title World Champion Paper Airplane Pilot. We'll be right back.
No one watched it on Wednesday. No. Talk show on Wednesday, UA Tonight. No. You didn't? No.
Highland burritos are going off the menu? Yeah. Why am I going to school?
With an undefeated 5-0 outcome for the Fall Classic Tournament.
The Occupy movement is taking hold because of its strength in numbers.
Tonight is the absolute last night to ride the trolley, as it is closing for 2 years.
I'm sitting on what used to be known as Bear Down Field, which will soon be U of A's new practice field.
I'm Evan Murray, reporting from McHale Center with Wildcast.
Welcome back, Wildcats. We have updates on a few of our previous stories from this semester. A few weeks ago, Tucson officials passed a law banning texting while driving. Wildcast reporter Jackie Kent brought us this story.
Tucson is now the second Arizona city to ban texting while driving. The law was passed with a unanimous vote among Tucson council members and the mayor. If a driver is caught texting, emailing, or instant messaging while driving, he or she will face a $100 fine. The fine increases to $250 if an accident occurs.
It's a huge issue, especially with young drivers constantly being on their phones, not paying attention to the road, trying to see who just texted them or what's the new 411. So I think it's a huge issue, and that's probably why it got implemented, just to be safe.
Now keep in mind, this ban still allows drivers to talk on the phone. Law enforcement, public safety officials, and emergency personnel are exempt from this ordinance if they are using their device as part of their official duties. This is the ordinance for the texting while driving ban. It's based off the one that was passed in Phoenix back in 2007.
Being a teenager, I do like texting, and I do text while driving sometimes, normally at a stop sign, but some kids don't want to wait until their car is completely stopped or at a stop sign, so I think it's a good idea.
The texting while driving ban will take effect April 1st. From Midtown, I'm Jackie Kent, reporting for Wildcast.
35 states have now banned texting while driving. According to a cell phone and texting accident survey, over 37% of drivers have sent or received text messages while driving, and 18% said that they do it regularly.
Earlier this semester, Wildcast reporter Becca Brookman brought you the scoop on the special congressional election.
This past week marked the deadline for those individuals interested in running for the special elections in Arizona's 8th Congressional District to declare their candidacy. Some candidates include Ron Barber, Jesse Kelly, Frank Antinori, and Dave Stinton.
It's important to vote specifically in the congressional race because your congressman has your best interests at heart. He knows the issues that are affecting your area personally, and voting for your congressman really helps make sure that those issues are looked at in Congress and are addressed.
As a result of the tragic event that occurred last January, Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords has been forced to resign from office temporarily. As the community of Tucson is deeply saddened by this turn of events, they are hopeful that someone equally qualified will be able to fill her position.
The responsibility of someone more local like Gabby Giffords, someone more local at the state level, or even in the House of Representatives or something like that, is that they're really representing you in your district. It's more specific to your area, as opposed to, for example, a president or something like that where they have to be nationwide. So it's really their duty, and it's a good thing to have them here because they spend, every single weekend they come back here, they live in the district, they understand the district, and that way they can properly represent us at the national level.
The City of Tucson will host a special election this June that will determine who will fill in for the remaining time that Representative Gabrielle Giffords was supposed to serve. The likely favorite at this point is Ron Barber, Congresswoman Giffords' State District Director. Reporting for Wildcast, I'm Becca Brookman.
The special election for Congress are in full swing as candidates continue to campaign for the open seat in District 8, Representative Gabby Giffords' former seat. With the recent completion of the Republican primary, the candidates left in the race are Democratic Ron Barber and Republican Jesse Kelly. At this point in the race, Ron Barber is seen as the likely favorite for a few reasons. One of them being the fact that he has name recognition as he was Gabby Giffords' State District Director. He towers over his opponent in the amount of money raised throughout the campaign process as well, due to the fact that he is the only Democrat running and thus did not have to expend his funds in the primary process. As both candidates continue to campaign, only time will tell who the inhabitants of the City of Tucson will elect as the individuals they feel will most effectively speak to their interests. The decision will be made soon as a special election will take place on June 12th.
Over the past semester, we've had many memorable packages. Here are some of our favorite moments.
Last week, the University of Arizona broke ground on what is to be a year-and-a-half-long reconstruction of the north end zone. Phase 1, or the lower seating bowl, will be completed by the start of the next football season, while the entire project will be finished by June of 2013. Most students seem to be excited with the change. It seems everyone is finding something promising about the situation so far.
2 new exciting additions have been added to the rec center as the spring semester kicks off.
So we have the new cat spa that came in this year. It's a huge massage place. They're open 7 days a week, which is great. They're giving them free for the employees with the rec, so we've all gotten a little trial and error on them. And right now they're giving them away free 5-minute ones for people that are coming in.
Prices vary depending on the service, lasting anywhere from 20 to 90 minutes.
This is the ordinance for the texting while driving ban. It's based off the one that was passed in Phoenix back in 2007.
Being a teenager, I do like texting, and I do text while driving sometimes, normally at a stop sign, but some kids don't want to wait until their car is completely stopped or at a stop sign, so I think it's a good idea.
The texting while driving ban will take effect April 1st.
Student-managed club teams such as girls lacrosse, fencing, synchronized swimming, and girls water polo are just a few of the many clubs here at the university.
I love being a part of the club sports at the U of A. I really feel like it's a good balance, and it's a good almost 2 worlds colliding.
A sport club is a student-managed organization that exists to promote interest in a particular activity. The interest can be competitive, recreational, or instructional in nature.
The 2 of them continued to work well with each other after being together for 10 years. That togetherness and experience in the kitchen have resulted in a variety of quality menu items. That includes the sweet crepes, the heartier savory crepes, and the organic coffees.
I think with our crepes, we've tried to make them as healthy as possible. That's a big thing. We use fresh fruits and fresh vegetables. We try to buy local when we can.
Cafe Marcel has a home-style feel to it. The place has the warmth and character that just fits right into 4th Avenue.
Career fairs serve as a valuable resource for students as they explore career options and seek future employment. Recruiters from the companies and agencies that attended are excited to help young students that will soon enter the workforce.
Students should come prepared, do some research on companies they might be interested in. It kind of helps sort out their passions, types of positions that they would be interested in, and kind of gives them a feel for what's available once they graduate.
All the directors expressed their love for working at Spring Fling and their plans to return even after graduation.
20 years from now, when it's still going on, and bringing like a family back and saying I did this 20 years ago, and this was different and that was different, but at the base of it, it's like the same thing.
I'm going to come back for every single homecoming and every single Spring Fling from now until I can. My children will know what Spring Fling is, and they will enjoy it. Even if I live in New York, I'll come back for this.
One day I was just messing around and I typed in the word remix, and it came up. Google's the first suggested search was Remix Nation, and I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I figured I would give it a shot, and it's led to more opportunities, and we'll just see where it takes us, I guess.
Back with the behind-the-scenes scoop on UATV.
I'm Derek Williams, the former U of A Wildcat. You're watching UATV. Don't change the channel.
Over the past year, Jackie Kent has reported for Wildcast as well as anchored. Starting this fall, she will be the general manager of UATV for the 2012-2013 school year. As general manager, she will be in charge of hiring new staff members. UATV is now hiring for the fall. The station is accepting applications for reporters, anchors, producers, technical directors, and production assistants to work Wildcast, Dorm Room Sports Chat, and UA Tonight. No experience is necessary, but UATV seeks dedicated students who are eager to gain hands-on broadcast skills. Submit a resume and cover letter explaining your interest in UATV and how you would contribute to the station to General Manager Jackie Kent at jvkent@email.arizona.edu.
Well, I gotta say, every single Tuesday, it was a pleasure coming and anchoring with you and spending all the time with our great staff.
Yeah, UATV has helped us so much and just, getting comfortable with everything that you do in a newsroom. So I definitely suggest you take advantage of it.
And it's a lot of fun. It looks great on your resume. You make friends. We had a great time doing it.
Yeah, we sure did.
It's a lot of fun. So we definitely suggest all of you to come out there.
Sounds good.
Melanie Hunker has been our general manager for the past year and a part of Wildcast for 3. She will be starting a job at the end of this month as a reporter in Joplin, Missouri.
Melanie has done a lot for the station as well. She created a few new shows this semester and keeps tabs on everybody, which is what Jackie will be doing for the next semester. So make sure to get in touch with your general manager and they will help you out a lot.
They definitely will.
Yeah. And that's all we have for you tonight. You can still watch episodes of Wildcast at www.uatv.arizona.edu. Thanks for watching us, Wildcats. Enjoy the rest of your time at the University of Arizona, and we hope you've enjoyed watching.
We've certainly enjoyed hosting. If you have anything else you'd like to add, this is Marlena Hamilton out.